and stream delay most likely. We have a slightly different setup than normal, so I'll be slightly confused what's going on. Anyway, I'm Jay Tolmar, I'm the creator of this randomizer, and today I'm joined by Mick McGurk, who is one of the runners who got very far in this very tournament. Today we're going to be having two very, very fast runners, undefeated in the tournament, IQ and Charging Charles. So this should be a very fun race to watch. How are you feeling about this race, McGurk?
I think it should be fun, and I'm keen to see how it turns out.
Absolutely.
I already missed the first teleport.
I did too, because I've been switching back and forth between the streams to see which one's further and which one's further behind and all that. It looks like Temple is busy changing everyone's names back around. Temple is being wonderful by restreaming so many things in a row. So big shout out to Temple.
Doing it so well too.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, yeah, everyone's seen my restreams since like usually, and then sometimes it's like, wait, does this guy know what he's doing? Yeah, so for anyone who's not familiar, just joining in from the bookie percent, this is PK Scramble. It is an Earthbound randomizer. It is a key item randomizer. So that means that on the meteor, you might find the wad of bills, or in the library on the shelf, you might find the Franklin badge. The character join locations are also shuffled, so you might find Pooh in that cabin where Paul is normally imprisoned, and certain key plot NPCs have things that we like to call PK checks, which are mostly random teleports. So they just went and checked the Manny Manny statue, the most obscure of the PK checks, and that gave them a teleport to, was it Summers? I saw it and then immediately
Yep, it was Summers.
Talking. Great. So yeah, they have got that. And they'll be picking up their meteorite item. They'll have 2 teleports in an item after finishing the mountain, which is just what everyone does to start on most things. Carrot key.
Oh. I'm guessing the first one probably was Dalam then.
It was Saturn Valley.
Oh, Saturn Valley. All right.
You do need Saturn Valley, so just like vanilla Earthbound, the goal of this is to go beat Gaius. You're going to need to get to Saturn Valley, which they already can do. You're going to need to repair the phase distorter with the meteorite piece, which is just a key item. Maybe you need to find Paula, because you can't beat Gaius without a Paula. We've already got some runner divergence here with, shoot, I don't know which way around they are in my view here.
IQ is on the left on ours.
Thank you.
Just got the jar of fly honey.
Thank you again. Yeah, so we've got IQ, jar of fly honey, and then CharGles is picking up the teleport from Summers.
Yeah, I think I probably would have gone IQ's route just in case the library item was the tiny ruby.
That is a really heads-up play. I would always just do the Summers one first. It's just, I always clear out those one-off checks as I head down from the mountain. I like that idea of checking for the tiny ruby first. Also, I saw IQ got cash in the trash can there, so not a very good hint, but it looked like a lot of cash. These might be some tough sharks. They are not tough sharks, they're really easy sharks.
Oh yeah, that was very, very chill sharks, giving away cookies.
Nightwolf, there is a ROM that patches just the inventory management, running, and repel sandwiches and stuff like that. It is pinned somewhere in the Earthbound Speedruns Discord. In general.
Ooh, we have a clumsy robot and a trillion-inch sprout.
Those are 2 really good bosses to have here and not somewhere where they're going to be dangerous. And Clumsy's over.
Now Charles got a 3 teleport.
3. See, that actually pays off, because you get a kid. He's doing that. I'm trying to get to the zombie lady skip and not quite pulling it off. And it looks like Mayor Purgle has the meteorite piece.
Well, that will definitely be required.
Yep, that is required content, as they say. And there's also a teleport coming off of that, so seed's opening up fairly quickly. Speaking of quickly, that's Paula. So between the 2 runners, we have everything they need except for your sanctuary locations.
That's all. Just the 4 of them.
Just the 4 of them. Well, it's easier to explain at least. Or worry, you would need Stairs Glitch or better to skip the meteorite piece.
Charles will be doing Onet, and IQ will be doing Summers.
So...
or did he go to Saturn Valley first? I didn't catch. Nope, he went to Summers.
I would have done Saturn Valley first, but not a big difference. Yeah, so this is a typical thing with the randomizer, of course, is you have the runners both go do divergent things. It turns out they're both required, so they swap and you see both.
So for some context for everybody, I just went and looked. IQ was the first seed in the qualifiers, and Charles was third. During the qualifiers, IQ beat Charles 4 out of 5 weeks, although not by huge margins. I think just it was about 4 points a week better over average.
And a point is about a minute.
Right.
Yeah, they've both also been grinding a lot of seeds, like all tournament long. I think IQ is getting a little burnt out. I don't know about Charles. But yeah, they're very good. They've been practicing a lot. And RFC has a great question, which is, what is the weird thing about this week's scenes? It is 50% attack shuffle. So that means that all of the enemies they run into, about half of their attacks are going to be replaced with some other attack that was replaced from some other enemy. Alright, and we've got that 3 teleport for IQ. I'm gonna go pick up his Paula. Yeah, we still don't have that Gygas shredding furiously on a skateboard fan art that I'm sure someone was going to come up with the first time we used this flag in a weekly.
I was trying to think of him swinging his hula hoop.
Swinging his hula hoop? Gygas is already kind of a hula hoop, don't you think?
Yeah, it'd be very, very meta.
Just hula hoops swinging hula hoops. Cats and dogs in the same household. Mass hysteria. Alright, it looks like somewhere that I missed. Oh, nope, I'm thinking of the wrong place. Never mind. I've actually missed what their next thing is. I guess it has to be the Saturn Valley teleport.
Yeah, I think the only thing left is Belch's base right now. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, besides the Saturn Valley teleport.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that they had the flag thing. So yeah, just Saturn Valley things. Flag is also one. Yeah. Actually, that means they have a ton of stuff open after Belch base because they have both directions out of there and Paula. So that's 4 checks.
Like Charles checked Onet Bakery, or I'm sorry, the Want Bakery for sandwiches. Did not find any repels there.
Yeah, those repels are a pretty defining part of the meta, and that is the Dalam teleport from Saturn Valley. That's big. That is another sanctuary and another kid. And if it's Pooh, it's another teleport.
Well, as zoomy as this has been, I would not be surprised for it to be Pooh.
Yeah, this is, I think this is gonna be a really fast one. Of course, there's always, like, you know, 4th sanctuaries behind Pyramid and Stonehenge. Like, it's possible. Not looking likely. Alright, so that's Pooh with the diamond, which is just a key item check because they already have 3 to access. And of course, Pooh plus Dalam means another teleport check.
Did IQ check the Pooh item? I missed it.
Yeah, it was the diamond.
Oh, you said it exactly out loud, and I just got distracted.
Yeah, that happens a lot on comms. I don't know. It's reading 2 things at once, I think, just makes it impossible. Alright. That was a very strange stutter from Charles there. And just, stuttering and I guess deciding that he wanted the fight after all.
Yeah, Charles decided not to get the teleport first.
That's interesting. I think it's faster to do it first. I don't know though.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't have gone to, or at least done the Saturn Valley to go to. I mean, he got the teleport, so he didn't go to Delam to get the kit. I guess he's deciding it's not necessary.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I got distracted trying to figure out what next week's flag set should be. Um,
Well, you have so many options available to you now.
yeah, I had them all written down, and then I released like 6 new flags.
Ooh, that is a very large pack of fobbies.
Yeah, that was some tasty experience. Nothing weird here to make them scary. I guess attack shuffle could be. You cannot grasp the form of the Foppy's attack.
Foppy threw a bomb.
Foppy threw a bomb. That's mean. Don't throw bombs, Foppies.
And we've got Frank as the Belch Base Master.
Oh, he's burping. And asking if you're Jin. It kind of fits together.
I'm guessing, well, I don't know for sure. No repels. I wonder if we'll do the Sanctuary right away. No repels, no exit mice.
Hold on a second, Tori. Okay, now you can... I've committed to what I'm going to do, so you can voice your opinion.
I missed the Saturn teleport.
Oh, I did too.
Fortunately, we'll get it in just a second.
Watching yeah, that's one of the nice things about having 2 runners. Not randomized. I don't have that flag. Well, it'll probably be an April Fool's flag.
Must be Winters, because I see that that's where Charles is going.
Oh, yep. It is Winters. Just saw it on IQ's side. So Winters right now is just a item, but could very quickly be a sanctuary as well. Pretty good items in there. The wad of bills, that is useless, but a really good deal. I mean, I would pay
$1 for a lot of dollars. Yes,
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, obviously this is stolen, but I'm gonna take the risk. Okay, it wasn't Magicant. That's right, neither of the Saturn Valley teleports were Saturn Valley or Magicant. Truly, this is a blessed and zoomy seed.
That seems to be the common one, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is.
It's like Charles is deciding to hoof it to Tucson.
Hoof, hoof, hoof. We'll see if IQ takes public transit. Also hoofing it. I kind of agree with this, even though I am a big fan of public transit. The Tucson bus is like he backs in. Captain Ultros, if you do that, you will save $1.
So I imagine both will be taking Applicate and Everdread here.
Yeah, and they link together nicely. And they link together more nicely if you walk than if you take the bus. So this all makes a bunch of sense.
Applicate's got secret herb in his trash. I wonder what that could be.
Oh dear. He likes apples and secret herbs. And he has the munchies. And he needs money. And the key to this
Another
shack is
sanctuary.
the 3rd sanctuary, I believe. And is Charles willing to fight that Electrospectre? It looks like he doesn't want to fight the Electrospectre. Am I miscounting sanctuaries? I would probably be fighting Electrospectre if I was him.
Carrot Key, Electrospect, I'm sorry, Giant Step, and Milky Well. Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting that Charles decided to dip out instead of fighting Electrospectre. And IQ is making the same decision.
Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, so they're both... IQ decided to do it, but took quite a bit of thought to decide whether Electrospectre was worth it.
Miss some thunders.
Health Checker's weird. I don't think it's that dangerous of a boss, especially in PK Scramble. It's really slow attack animations. Maybe that means something. I don't know.
It just seems scary, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's out of scale, it will go very poorly.
That's true. If it's full power, then you're in trouble. It doesn't look that bad. It does look like they lost a Pooh.
Yeah, the reflect to get rid of the shield. Pooh took one for the team.
Yep. And did not get life up in time. But it looks like IQ got through it, no problem. We'll see if this is a Sank item and he's in go mode, or if they need to keep searching in Foresight. Zombie bait, that is useless. Does open up these shops. Mr. Baseball Bat is an upgrade. I didn't get to read. There's okay pendants. So this is still kind of worth it. I think he doesn't have the money on hand to make full use of it, but there you go. And it looks like Charles's play there was just the guaranteed repel sandwiches in Dusty Dunes into clearing out sanctuaries. It was kind of an early sank clear, so I assume he's like thinking about what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I didn't see. I think IQ did not get the Dalam teleport.
No, he did. He's got a Pooh.
No, but he got the kid. But did he go do the meditation?
Oh, neither of them did.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. And it looks like Charles is doing that. It makes sense to do this. I think I would probably take Diamond Turtle first. I think that's maybe quicker. And it's
Yeah,
a
I
key
mean, I
item.
guess the only thing this could be that would be helpful would be, I mean, Sanctuary-wise would be Lost Underworld, right?
Yeah, yeah. Only one that would directly lead to Sanctuary, at least. And really, it's only like that Deep Darkness and Scaraban that it can be that is new.
I suppose Starstorm could be useful.
Starstorm could be useful, though I don't know if Starstorm saves as much time as this cutscene gets rid of. And IQ found repel sandwiches in the Dalam shop, so he's good on those. I wonder if they're gonna take Pink Cloud on the way out of this.
Yeah, I would imagine they would.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I think it's slightly faster to do Pink Cloud on the way over, though then you do have to talk to Star Master because it clears the hotspot. Foresight, that does save, if they have to go to Foresight, that will save a tiny bit of time.
Yeah, it's going to save IQ a little more because he did not already go to Dusty Dunes.
Oh, good point. Right. Looks like ChargingCharles agrees and is doing Pink Cloud. So yeah, they have very similar access and things. I'd say IQ's up a check and ChargingCharles is partway into the Sanctuary, otherwise it's identical.
I wonder if the enemies would have ran away here. Carrot Key was the first item.
Well, they don't have a chance to run away because repel sandwiches.
They have disappeared instead.
Yep, it is the first Your Sanctuary location, according to Carbon Dog. That's also a nice boss to have in an early slot, because Carbon Dog Diamond Dog is spooky.
Especially if you've leveled up.
Yeah, and coming here, like you said, the enemies probably would run away if they were allowed to spawn. And yeah, that's a very quick Diamond Dog for ChargingCharles.
I'm guessing Charles will probably go to Foresight to do the diamond.
Yeah.
Failing that, then Moonside and Mines.
Yeah, those and Everdread are all like top checks that I can think of for him.
Oh yeah, he has not done Everdread yet, that's right.
Yeah. And we know that Everdread doesn't do anything, but Charles does not. Yeah, I would probably do diamonds first. I think that's the quickest of these checks. It almost certainly is. But it really is a question of what here is going to be that final progression.
And all of these sanctuaries that we've had so far are the shorter ones to walk out of, I think.
Mm.
So nobody's really felt compelled to go get exit mice. As soon as I say that, where's Charles going? To get exit mice.
Getting us some exit mice. It makes sense. We had Rizikun, who's in chat, went and timed every exit mouse acquisition, and they're just always worth it. Basically unconditionally. I think this like slower reverse route in that they have to do because they haven't beaten the police. I think the only place that's not worth it for is Liar Exaggerates Cave, if you want to exit mouse out of that. And these are some normal exit mice. Nothing weird with them this time.
Looks like IQ is going to check the mines first.
Oh, looks like. That's an interesting play. I can see some like benefit to it because you do know what the item is immediately when you talk to them, unless it's Tiny Ruby, right? And then yeah, that just kind of obscures what it is.
We almost ran into an unassuming local guy there, Charles did.
Not the unassuming local guy. Interesting. Also checking this guy for repel sandwiches. Signed bananas in the cave, so this pays off for IQ. I'd say he's now in the lead a little bit.
Yeah, could there even be another item that would be... No, there isn't anything else that could provide a different sanctuary that would be quicker.
There would be, I think about equally quick is a pencil eraser off of Diamond. The walk over to Lilliput is longer than the sewer check, but Diamond is quicker than Mines. But yeah, still very, very close.
Titanic Ant not going to be too difficult here.
I don't think so. A lot of Titanic ants, though. Maybe those PSI magnets will eventually wear IQ down, I guess.
Even so, should have enough to power through, I would think.
I think so, too.
A double burger.
Double burger.
Instantly thrown on the ground.
Poor burger. Looks like Charles is doing the OK pendant, the shopping trip, which IQ is still neglected to do, so IQ does have to go back and do that.
Yeah, that would be a scary thing to to not do.
Yeah, he might be hoping that he gets another chance at it at the Saturn Final shop, but then if he doesn't, he'll have to walk back here and do it.
I also didn't see if he happened to check the other vendor. I guess they're good on repel sandwiches vendors, so Charles is going to check, and that one doesn't have any. Seems like we will not see DXs in this seed.
I'm trying to figure out what chat's talking about. It looks like Temple did something interesting, but I'm not even looking at the stream. Alright, and it does look like the diamond check, so we'll see what it is. Let me just see how fast.
Really used to be police badge or something like that.
That would be very trolly. We'll see to see how fast Charles can go through this cutscene now that's sped up. And actually, it depends on your mash speed. Yogurt dispenser. That is not progression.
No, I would think not. I would definitely not do that right now.
Yeah, I would just say Moonside and Mines are both quicker checks than that. Charles has a bit of a dilemma on his hands. It is a denser check to go do Yogurt dispenser if he does it. That will be 2 items and opening another item, assuming it's Jeff.
Yeah, assuming it's not Flying Man.
Yeah, if it's Flying Man, then it's quite a booby prize here. Everyone likes the bird, but Does not have a key item, or indeed pockets. Right, yeah, so we've got some route divergence. Hopefully, doesn't bite Charles too much. Hope he finds a pencil eraser or something up here.
Pencil eraser, guess pack of bubble gum.
Oh yeah, pack of bubblegum would also be one, though that would be a slow one.
Yeah, we already have found the quickest one, I think.
Yeah, and I would say that the slowness of the mines and the slowness of Bonatoli building are pretty similar, so no real advantage to
Oh, throwing that toothbrush away, IQ.
IQ. Just because this is the winner's bracket finals doesn't mean you can neglect oral hygiene. And getting that photograph, gonna pick up his last sank item and be in go mode. You just have to figure out what order he does the sanctuaries in now. Nice heads-up play, taking the heal out of this one. It is a nice quick heal if nobody's dead.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good move. May have also been okay to just go to... What did we find second? Giant Step?
Yeah, I think Giant Step. Yeah, that's also a nice...
Should have just been easy enough to get the full heal there, but...
Yeah, looks like he's going 4th sank first, which will be a little bit harder, but means more enemies will run away if he doesn't just repel through everything.
I don't recall if IQ... I don't think IQ got exit mice at all.
I don't think he did. It's definitely worth the time to do it. Kind of a uncharacteristic fumble, and he's leaving. Oh, I was like, is he leaving to get exit mice? No, he's leaving to repel sandwich, and it is.
Oh, it was flying, man. Oh, that's sad.
Is bad for Chargles. Let's see if he gets a good item here. Pencil eraser. So that is also go mode for Charles, though it is slightly slower than the go mode that IQ has. So I would say IQ is definitely in the lead at this point, though of course there's multiple sanctuaries and especially Gaius after this, so still could easily go anyway.
Charles with the teleport bonk into the bus.
Into the bus. That's really not very green at all. As we've established, whenever you teleport bonk, you get covered in soot and all of it gets released as carbon dioxide into the air, so don't teleport bonk, kids.
It's okay, I'm sure he bought offsets.
Just buy some carbon offsets for your rampant teleport bonking. Go like you.
They are not running away from Charles in Giant Step.
That's a little surprising, though. He hasn't done really anything that deep, except for the,
I guess this is probably third. I think Milky Well would be second.
It looks like the sewers was third, so Giant Step might actually be fourth. And it is this jerk, so that will slow down IQ a little bit. Oh yeah, and I'm not pointing out that Flying Man is, even though we were like disappointed in getting him, Flying Man is also very powerful and will trivialize a whole lot of fights. So it is not pure downside here.
Yes, Flying Man has been the hero of many PK Scramble runs.
It's true.
This is Nightmare using a shield killer. That's not very mean at all.
No, not really. I guess that attack shuffle kind of neuters this one a little bit. And IQ is through. Yep, it is fourth sank in Giant Step. That is weird. Do you remember where they got the key to the shack from? Ooh, and
You said
Shroom
Apple Kid?
tornadoed. Apple Kid. Okay, that makes a little bit of
Think?
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that Shroom Tornado is just nasty.
Oh
And it's
my
a wipe for
goodness.
Charles. Wow. Wow, Shroom. Now, IQ will realize that he forgot to get... Oh, he does have an exit mouse, so we just missed it. Oh, he picked one up in the mines. That makes sense.
That's right. So he had one. Yep.
Yeah, IQ knows what he's doing better than we know what he's doing.
No, that's why some of us are commentating and some of us are still in the bracket.
I didn't even get into the bracket. I was disqualified. By me. Yeah, you had a very good showing, getting as far as you did. And it looks like an exit mouse trip from IQ. I thought there might have also been one from Chargles.
But it looks like he's going to Littleput.
Going to Lilliput makes a lot of sense to put.
That was a wipe on Giant Step. Ouch.
Yeah, at least it's a pretty quick run back, I guess. Or if you want to do a race where I blatantly cheat all game long, I'm up for it.
Yeah, you know, you could. I'm sure you know how to do a keystroke to get the gutsy bat in out of Tracy's room.
There's I think in the current version of PK Scramble, if you talk to Pokey on your couch, he gives you all of the kids and warps you to Gygus. Of course, you can't actually get at the Pokey on your couch, so that doesn't really help anyone.
But we'll see if IQ has a similar problem with Shroom.
Yeah, he's on a collision course for a bruising. Checking the item, I didn't realize that this is probably 4th Sank with that chest rack fan. So getting that slug grind. This is just like the run we were watching before this.
Oh yeah. Make sure you get level 8.
You need to get 6 slugs, I think. Something like that.
It's been so long since I've run Boogie, I don't remember quite so many. 20 something? You gotta get to level... whatever level gives you Rocket.
Rockin' is level 8.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's like 2 slugs in PK Scramble. Because the fast experience, initial experience flag is it's not getting around.
It's one of the many, many benefits of it.
I'm not even sure this rando is even like fun without that flag on, to be honest. 'Cause you start at level 1 and the enemies are like level 2.
And giving you 4 experience each, too? That's not
Yeah.
great either, right? Yeah, I just watching the Boogie races earlier. I thought something was wrong with my stream of the game just because it was so slow. I haven't seen vanilla in so long.
Oh geez, I've been debugging this with my emulator set to 2x speed, so PK Scramble also looks slow now. Yeah. So Vanilla's just like, wow, I can't believe that they programmed this game into speed. All right, and Chargles is
find
figuring-
anything worth stealing, I don't think. Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's a shop. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's figuring out that he is in deep now. Buy anything useful here? Combat yo-yo. Wow, taking the yo-yo. That's a play. And there's that mushroom tornado for IQ. I'm glad they both got the tornado, to be honest, because that's just more fair.
Right.
Ooh, and
One for
nauseating
auto.
breath. This is a
Auto
mean
fight
shroom.
heals.
The extra levels from not doing this one first or second are pin off for IQ though. Got to do that more easily.
Oh, nice job by IQ.
Yeah, got through it and gets to look at a foot. And do you think this is gonna be 5th sync or even deeper for Charging Charles?
I mean, I would say it would have to be 5th. Guess
Yeah,
possibly Moonside could have gave something different.
yeah. I mean, something has to give something different. Um, there's an IQ capsule. Is he gonna put that on the poo? Yep. I just noticed that Charles, Charles's character names are Gin and Pies. And I missed what depth of that sanctuary is, but it's Captain Strong, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I missed it as
Thank
well.
you, Andy.
He was indeed 5th. Looks like IQ's gonna stock up.
Yep, decided this is quicker than the Dalam one that he found, which I think he's right about. And
So-
feet for Charles.
Yeah,
Lots
lots
of
of
little
feet as opposed to one big foot.
Yes, or as Rizaku's pointing out, feet ghosts. Feet geests? What's the plural for ghost? Has to be geest. And there's that OK pendant for IQ, he did not forget. I actually found a pretty nice timing to just weave that in there. I think this is also an exit mouse trip.
Let's see, he only has one sanctuary left, right?
Yep. And he is going to do the sanctuary. Alright. And another repel sandwich shrimp for Mr. Chargles. And final sank for IQ, as you pointed out. So at this point, Charles has 2 sanctuaries left, right? Because he took that death over.
Yep, he still has Giant Step and Milky Well.
Yeah, well, who will the Milky Well problem be? Most haven't seen Tony phone call yet.
No, I suspect we're gonna get that. Probably
Yeah.
is going to the bottom of Saturn Valley.
Yep, that is the kind of the place that you tend to get it when you don't get it until really late in seed. Oh, thank you, Andy. You're catching it when we aren't. And
Wow.
it's Master Barf.
He did his call so fast that it was fast.
Yeah, I didn't notice. And that was a quick fight. I know that S does not like gross out humor. And the guy dropped a T-ball bat. Okay, so he's probably not that deep into the seed. And we're gonna have that shroom refine for Chargles very soon. And that is Go Mode, or some other variant of Go Mode, whatever, for IQ. Everybody get your Gygus Assistant guesses in. We don't have very long left. Looks like he just got photomanned, so we have slightly longer than we expected.
Everybody get out your fuzzy pickles.
Yeah. Geez, my first 2 guesses have already been done, because I usually guess Frank and then Shroom. Have we seen Frankenstein?
I don't believe we've seen Frankenstein.
Alright, I'm gonna guess Frankenstein. How about you?
Max Chaos, I guess I would go for Starman Deluxe.
That's mean.
I'm not at all salty about Starman Deluxe in my last race.
Well, you know who would be always guessing Starman Deluxe is Charging Charles, so if they get it, he deserved it.
Yeah, that would be a little rough here. I think the levels are a bit low. Paula certainly doesn't have the PSI shield Sigma yet.
Yeah, she doesn't have that, her HP still under 100, so that's not great.
Charles got through Shroom a lot better this time.
Yep, and gets to go stare at that foot. Ghost.
I see Kraken as a guess. That would also be a potentially mean one. But, I mean, they all could be mean with the shuffle, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gygus in particular is actually, well, it's a shuffle, so who knows? but I think 50% shuffle is about the worst shuffle you can get for Gygus. Because Gygus does have some of the worst attacks already, so 100% shuffle will make him not as good. But you also, of course, prepare fully for Gygus' vanilla moves, so anything else in there can be really mean.
Charles got the teleport on that half shelf at a giant step, the one that I'm afraid to teleport from.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that one too. Thanks for leaving Jeff out of this. I like that line. Good catch, Rory. We got about 30 seconds left, so if you still want to put in your guess for who that Gygus assistant is going to be, you need to get that in there. Rain Pendant, that'll help. Unless
Oh,
that
wow.
entire attack has been shuffled away and replaced with fire.
Well, at least the run is valid now, too.
It's valid. That's why you validate your run. Maybe it's a Rain Pendant. That does kind of suggest that Gygus is going to be pretty deep. Like, logically deep, so it'll be scaled nasty.
Oh, yeah, right. We're not dealing with item shuffle at all here. Unscaled items.
Yeah, it's not that one. Oh, I didn't even think of putting that in as race flag. And there's that T-ball bat for Charles. He's now got final say. All of your guesses for who is going to be the Gygus assistant also apply to Charles's run. It will be the same assistant. Who's going to be? I think we had a third strongest mole guess, but did we? Yeah, that's the third strongest. So I think that was Rizu. So good job, Rizu-kun, guessing the mole.
We have a new Apple of Enlightenment.
Rizu is now the Apple of Enlightenment. Or better than the Apple of Enlightenment, because the Apple of Enlightenment couldn't have predicted this. If anyone likes guessing weird, superfluous things that don't matter, you can stick around and guess who the people in the prayer sequence will be, because there's really no guessing that.
That was a mortal physical attack from Gygus, but...
Jeez, but through nonetheless. Looks like a lot of Horns of Life in IQ's inventory. And that was another physical from Gygus. I didn't see what it was, but you don't like physicals from Gygus.
And a guts save, I believe.
And there's another mortal physical. You were right about the gut save. Wow, lots of physical. You get to deal with Gygus' like 800 attack stat. Or because this is force tank, it's gonna be like 500, but still.
Oh wow, this is getting mean quickly.
Yeah, mean old Gygus. Still has that flash and doing well with it. Charles' meme, of course, is ass. That is both literally what his meme is, and also my judgment about his meme.
Phase 3.
Phase 3. We get to see some prayers. Oh no! The true final boss of the game, Apple Kid on the bridge. I think Charles got through pretty quickly. Looks like a little bit of crashing boom bang attack. A little scary.
Oh my.
Management, and the exit mice prayed for L and his friends.
Oh, that's nice of them.
You're truly your greatest ally in PK Scramble. Because repel sandwiches, of course, are not sentient, I hope. And that looked like a standard Gygus freeze. Pretty good with that rain pendant in here.
Indeed. He did
Brandon
lose,
is played for L and his friend, also T.
So T, that is one of my favorites.
Oh, you've seen that one already.
Yep.
Thanks. RFC, this is about a week old, I think. And they are shuffled.
Ooh, everybody feeling strange. That could complicate things a little bit.
Yeah, this is a little spicy.
It did. The Horn of Life worked, even feeling strange. That's good.
Flying Man. I will say these new prayers make commentating a little more fun. Wow, that is a mean phrase. Thankfully, there is that rain pendant.
Yeah, without that rain pendant, this would have been a lot more challenging.
Yes, Anda, it is random, and there are 79 different prayers. So it'll be a while before we see all of them.
Ooh, double lightning hit on Ness.
Ouch. And we get to see Charles's fight, not too far behind. Just one white. Oh, Piggy Jelly on Gygus. Don't like to see that.
Gygus in HP is maxed out. If only that were true.
Oh, she says the Guardian Diggers.
Wow, that seems a little like they traitors.
Yeah, they're right over there on the other side of the screen. Hey, this one's vanilla.
It's like, that 2 prayers left now? No, must be 3 left.
Yeah, this is pretty dicey. One good lightning could just end this.
The people of Magicant. Oh, that's nice.
Alright, 2 prayers left for IQ. This one is not randomized. And Charles is getting the business from this very physical Gygus Phase 2.
GG.
GG! IQ's got it. And, yeah, so IQ will be moving on to the grand finals in about 2 weeks. And Charging Charles will be getting the booby prize of having to race against Aurelius sometime next week. We'll get the timing for that as soon as we can. And also going to go ahead and announce next week's flags are going to be teleport anywhere. So look forward to that.
That should be very fun.
Oh, that's right. Aurelius and Charles have had a match earlier this...
Yep, Charles did beat Aurelius earlier.
Also, there's a mushroom on Paula on Charging Charles' side. We didn't see that on IQ's. That is... Oh, there's 2 mushrooms. That's mean.
Oh, we're still in phase 2 yet.
Yeah, phase 2 apparently had mushrooms. Let's see. See if IQ wants an interview, and also if we're stepping on the schedule for the other thing. Green versus Classic James. Immediately after us. Alright. Right. Mushroom prayers to the wrong god. Oh no.
Looks like the prayers are seed-based.
Yes, it is random. Oh yeah, everything seed-based.
Right.
So we're going to be getting IQ in just a little bit, but he doesn't have his mic up.
Charles might be in a bit of trouble here.
Well, there is
Looks like
one
he
good
gave
play.
up.
Here, let's see, giving up. He saw the GG and decided to quit. That is...
Yeah, he had paralyzed Pooh and mushroomed Ness. And Paula down.
Oh, it's not a quit, it's a reset. That makes sense. And I think we have IQ joining us. GG, IQ.
GG. That was a
Nice
speedy.
job, IQ.
Yeah, how do you feel about that seed?
I really liked that seed. I liked how it flowed. I hated Gygus. I hated him a lot. He really, really wanted to kill me.
Yeah, that was a
It
mean
turns
one.
out you were lucky to avoid the mushrooms that Charles just got.
There were mushrooms? Oh, goodness.
Yeah, phase 2 guy guess also had mushrooms, it turns
Oh,
out.
no.
Oh, he didn't check the rain pendant either.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, that one's his fault. The mushrooms. That's just mean variance.
But yeah, I liked the Tucson early. I was really sketched out by that Electrospector in Everdread spot.
Yeah, what were you thinking there when you saw
I was
Electrospector?
I'm not really afraid of Electrospector if he's really strong, but I've had a lot of sets of flags where I'll go Tucson early, and then like Everdread is like insanely high level, and I just can't beat him. I just waste time, and I was really trying to not lose any time in this seed, so I was very spooked by a lot of various things.
Yeah, we saw you dancing back and forth deciding, but actually Charles did the same thing and then noped out before eventually coming back.
Yeah, I was really thinking about it, and I skipped Moonside for the same reason. I was like, well, I'm just gonna check the check that is obvious that I can decide if I need it or not, and it was Signed Banana, so I just like went and did it.
Yeah, that was actually seemed pretty clever.
Yep, that was basically the point where the biggest divergence happened. Is that you went there, Charles did like the diamond.
Oh yeah, I didn't do the diamond either. I thought about it, and then I just was like, I'll check that first, then do diamond, then do Moonside.
Yeah, the diamond led him to Monotoli, which he did to get Flying Man. So yeah.
What an interesting divergence. He really wasn't that far behind me for such a divergence.
Yeah, it was that into doing a Lilliput as a sanctuary instead of Sewers.
Lilliput, wow.
Yeah. Also taking
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead.
he took a wipe from the Shroom Tornado.
Oh yeah.
I think that was actually like the only bit where he ended up behind is that Shroom Tornado wipe.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Very different styles of choice to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, you threw a toothbrush on the ground, so.
Oh yeah, I'm DQ'd. I'm sorry.
Immediately disqualified.
I literally saw it and I was like, I'm not. I almost didn't even put in a meme. I was really kind of worried about this race.
You'll be glad to know that your meme was longer than ChargingCharles. So
there you go. Yeah, this was a fun seed. I like these seeds that kind of go to Belch base early and then open up. I find them very interesting. There's lots of different ways to go.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun. Though sometimes they can be a little bit of a, like, what direction is scaled.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Like Charles is struggling again through phase 2 here.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get the mushrooms.
Yeah, he had a couple of mushrooms again.
I wish I had Brain Shock on Pooh, but I guess I was one level short or something, so I just had to deal with sketchy guys. Paul is the same level as mine too, and really low level, less than 100 HP, very scary. And these lightnings were nasty. There must have been it's either randomized up or there's a Franklin badge somewhere.
They cannot. The up and down is not.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's got
It was because it was the crashing bang boom attack, so that's just bigger.
Nope, they're the same.
Or no? Okay.
They all scale the same.
I mean, the big thing was you had a few. I think you had a couple of freeze attacks during Gygus. I haven't really seen any of those, and by picking up the rain pendant, those were a lot less of a problem.
I was much less worried. When I saw that rain pendant, I breathed a sigh of relief because I knew that a sketchy Gygus got just a little bit less sketchy.
Yeah, though the fact that it's a rain pendant means that's a particularly deep Gygus as well.
Yeah.
So, the logic must have kind of gotten lost and went and found a Franklin badge.
Yeah, Gygus phase 2 had a lot of HP.
Yeah, I think if you find a rain pendant at all before a Gygus, you're in for as deep of a Gygus as you can get.
Interesting.
I say this with confidence, but I don't actually know if that's exactly how the numbers line up.
I gotta say, is this the first tournament seed with this new priors, or was the Ori race that was the first one?
I do not remember.
We had the new prayers in the race with Ori.
Well, I'll just say I love them. They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're absolutely cool. Whoever you worked with to help get this together, I don't remember their name. They did an amazing job.
Oh, yes.
You did an amazing job.
Yeah, so Coop Rocks 123E very rarely streams, is actually a good streamer, and is an incredibly good assembly programmer. occasionally pulls just absurd miracles, some of which end up in PK Scramble. So, yeah, his big fancy thing that he did was just getting overworld sprites to work at all during this. And from there, it was pretty easy on my end.
Looks like he's coming into the end here without too much sketchy.
Second to last prayer.
Yep. And that hasn't killed Paula yet.
No, freeze attacks would be horrid right now. Let's hope for not that.
Yeah, no freeze, no solidify.
He should be
He'll
fine.
be fine now.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. Oh,
GG.
GG. All right, well done, everyone in the race. So, as I mentioned, we'll be back sometime next week with ChargingCharles versus Aurelius. Their flags will be race defaults plus random teleports. Or sorry, not random teleports. Teleport anywhere. And then in about 2 weeks, we'll have the winner of that versus IQ. So, thank you all for watching, and we have more of the Boogie Percent tournament coming up like now-ish. I have to make sure that they're ready to go.
Good job, IQ.
GG's.
Ass kept praying.